Hello guys, in today's video we're going to check out the best Acer laptops. I made this list based on my personal opinion and I've tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability and more. To find out more information about these Acer laptops you can check out the description below and don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with the latest technology reviews. Okay, so let's get started with the video. At number 5 it's the Acer Aspire 5. This laptop is a great one that delivers more performance for your money than you expect. It has many great features and it's very inexpensive. Even though it's a cheaper laptop, it has great overall performance and the design looks quite premium. It has a nice 15.6 inches full HD display which looks amazing, nice design and the performance is great. Like I just said, the design is pretty cool. It may not be like other high-priced laptops, but it still doesn't disappoint. It has nothing too flashy and it's mainly made out of plastic with a textured surface on the lid. In my opinion, it still looks pretty cool. It weighs around 5 pounds, the bezels are a bit thick but at least they give us more space at the keyboard. It comes with 2 USB 2.0 ports, 1 USB Type-C port, a USB 3.0 and an SD memory card slot, as well as an Ethernet port. The keyboard and the touchpad are pretty large on this one. The keyboard has a nice size and makes typing more comfortable for long periods. And also the touchpad is very large too, because of the multi-finger gestures. The full HD 1920 by 1080 display looks amazing and the IPS screen is pretty decent. Also, it has color intelligence technology which can help a lot with the adjustment of the gamma and saturation for better and sharper colors. It has an AMD Ryzen 3 3200U dual-core processor up to 3.5 GHz with 4 GB of DDR4 memory and 128 GB of SSD. It also has AMD Radeon Vega 3 graphics co-processor. It's not made for gaming, but you can play some games from time to time. The overall performance of this laptop is great, taking into account that it's not a top-notch and high-priced laptop. It still does an amazing job. It's packed with 48 watt-hours of battery, which is pretty impressive. It can last up to 7.5 hours without a problem. This laptop has a great design and a good build quality. The performance is good enough and the battery life is superb. If you want a budget laptop that offers great overall performance, you should take a look at this one and see if it can satisfy your needs. At number 4 it's the Acer Spin 3. Acer has done a great job when it comes to laptops lately, and one of them is the Acer Spin 3. This laptop is a very affordable and compact laptop that offers tons of productivity. It has a very solid build quality, a pretty great battery life and many other great features that make this laptop so good. On top of that, it's priced as much as a mid-range phone. The design of this laptop is nice and it looks very premium. It has a metal finish on top of the plastic to make it look more elegant and premium. It's very slim and portable too. I can say that Acer has done a great job with this one when it comes to the build quality. The 360-degree hinges allow rotation options outside of the notebook or tablet mode. Overall, this laptop has a beautiful design. It has an HDMI output, a USB 2.0 port, an SD card reader, a Stylus charging slot, a power button and a charging port. It also has USB 3.0, a Kensington lock slot and an audio jack. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a USB-C port. The keyboard is very responsive despite key travel of 1.0mm and also the touchpad works pretty well too. It has a 14-inch in-plane switching panel with full HD 1080p resolution with multi-touch convertible display. The colors on this laptop are pretty good and sharp as well. The viewing angles are also amazing and the comfy view is also a great feature that the Spin 3 has. It's packed with an 8th generation Intel Core i7-8565U processor with 16GB of RAM and 512GB of SSD. Also, it has an integrated Intel UHD Graphics 620 unit which provides great experiences overall. The heat level of this laptop is pretty good, it stays cool for a long time. The battery life of this laptop can last up to 12 hours on a single charge, but if you continuously surf the web and play videos, it may last you only 7 hours. Overall though, this laptop is great for anyone who wants a nice looking 2-in-1 laptop with great specs. At number 3, it's the Acer Chromebook Spin. Moving on, we have a great Chromebook by Acer that has lots of features and offers brilliant performance compared to other Chromebooks. You can use this one as a tablet thanks to the 360-degree hinge, which is pretty cool. This one is amazing for everyday usage and has a beautiful design along with a great performance and also comes at a very reasonable price. The design of this laptop is pretty beautiful and simple too. The aluminium chassis makes it look very durable. It has a resolution of 2256 by 1504p with an aspect ratio of 3:2. The keyboard on this one works pretty well, and you can use it for long periods without a problem because it has a very smooth and comfortable keyboard. The touchpad, on the other hand, is just like the other touchpads, but it's pretty responsive. Another great feature is the passive stylus that's hidden in a sheath built into the chassis. It has a great 1.6 GHz 8th generation quad-core Intel chip with a Core i5-8250U processor with 8 GB of RAM and 128 GB of SSD. It works pretty well, and this laptop is one of the best Chromebooks in the market today. It has a touch display that features Gorilla Glass, and that's great. It has 2 USB-C ports, a single full-size USB 3.1 port, and a micro SD card slot. Overall, the performance of this Chromebook is great. Multitasking is not a problem for this one. You can open up a lot of tabs and play videos without a problem because it won't lag. It's great because you can use it as a tent, tablet, stand, and laptop mode. This laptop is solidly built with great sorts of materials, and it looks very premium. When it comes to battery life, this Chromebook does a great job. It has a 4670 mAh battery, which is good enough, and it can last up to 10 hours if you use it responsibly. It's a great Chromebook with a lot of features, and the performance and design are top-notch on this one. If you're looking for a Chromebook that provides great experiences, you should take a look at the Chromebook Spin. At number 2, it's the Acer Predator Triton 500. Moving on, we have another beast with excellent performance. It has many great features, and it's very slim and has a portable design. The keyboard and the touchpad are pretty responsive, and the file transfer speeds are extremely fast on this one. It has some cons like the audio, which is not that good, and the fans get a bit loud from time to time. However, this one is a great gaming laptop that can be used also for everyday tasks. It has an all-aluminium chassis that looks great, and it has turquoise-lined ports and vents that look pretty awesome. It weighs 4.41 pounds, and it's just 0.7 inches thick, which makes this laptop very easy to carry around. It's extremely solid, and it looks great as a gaming laptop. The keyboard is very responsive and has a great amount of travel and forceful feedback. The trackpad looks great, and its size is perfect. It's responsive and very crisp. It has USB 3.1 Type A ports, a mini display port, a Thunderbolt 3, LAN, and HDMI, a USB 3.1 Type A port, and a 3.5mm audio jack. This laptop has a 15.6-inch Full HD 1920 by 1080 display, which runs at 144 Hz. The display of the Acer Predator Triton 500 is very bright and colourful, so you can play all sorts of games at Full HD without a problem. Also, the screen bezels are pretty thin for a gaming laptop, but they look great. It's packed with the 9th generation Intel Core i7-9750H6 core processor up to 4.5 GHz. With Windows 10 Home, it has 16 GB of DDR4 and 512 GB of PCIe NVMe SSD. Also, when it comes to the graphics department, this laptop does not disappoint because it's packed with the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2060 graphics with 6 GB of dedicated GDDR6. The overall performance of this laptop is amazing. It delivers great gaming experiences with its superb specs. It has a pretty solid battery life too. Without Wi-Fi, it can last up to 6 hours, and when used during gaming and stuff like that, it can last you about 3.5 hours. This laptop is a very good looking laptop with amazing features, and the performance is just top notch on this one. You should check the Predator Triton 500 out and see what Acer has to offer with this one. At number 1, it's the Acer Aspire 7. Moving on, we have another great laptop from Acer. It's the new Acer Aspire 7. This one is a very good laptop that can be used for anything. Surprisingly, this one is great for gaming too. Even though it doesn't look like other gaming laptops, it can deliver great gaming experiences. Also, the design is very beautiful and it's well built. It has many other features that make this laptop one of the best Acer laptops. The design is pretty cool with a mix of materials in the case. The top of the base and the lid back are made out of metal, whereas the bottom panel and the display frame are made out of plastic. It's a very durable laptop with solid build quality. Even though this laptop packs powerful hardware and a 15-inch screen, it's very light and it weighs only 3 pounds. It has 3 USB Type A slots, a full-size SD card reader, HDMI and a USB-C port. The keyboard of this laptop is pretty solid and it's very responsive, and also the trackpad is very responsive and comfortable to use too. It has a 15.6-inch display with a native resolution of 1920 by 1080p. It delivers great brightness levels and good color accuracy. It's packed with an Intel 6-core i7-8750H with 8GB of RAM, 128GB SSD and 1TB of HDD. It also has the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1050 Ti with 4GB. It performs very well and it can finish everyday tasks without a problem. It doesn't lag and you can play plenty of games too on this one. This laptop does not become excessively hot. In everyday use the temperatures always stay pretty good, but during hard tasks and long periods of usage it may get a little hot. The speakers are not very loud, but they provide great sound quality. It has many other great features that make this laptop so special. The battery life also is good enough. It can achieve a battery runtime of 7 hours, which is not the best, but it's still great in my opinion. Overall, this laptop has a great performance and very nice features that you should check out.